Okay, here we go. This is the event that Antonio Guterres is giving. It's a speech, of course. It's a speech at the New School, an inner-city press which covers the UN, including its rape of children in the Central African Republic, its spreading of cholera to Haiti, its presiding over the genocide in Cameroon. It emailed the New School well in advance to attend. And you know what? Antonio Guterres is so corrupt. More corrupt than MBS of Saudi Arabia. Yes, it's true. More corrupt than Paul Biya of Cameroon. Well, that's a toss-up. In any event, this is the event. You see, not just has Antonio Guterres corrupted the United Nations. There's his spokesman. Look, it's Stefan Dujarric. You've seen him. You've seen him on these very airwaves. So corrupt. There he goes. Totally corrupt. Yes, it's a gentleman that can't answer a question about UN rapes. UN rapes. Shocking. Shocking. So we'll just wait here. Look at the diplomatic cars. Watch them come. To and fro. Yes, let's see. Where's Fat Tony? Fat Tony, who's covered up innumerable child rapes. Yes, it's true. Let's pull in. Let's get the view of the grand man. Let's get the view of the grand man appearing. See, this is how low the United Nations has become. Like a Saudi prince, they have to tell the hosts of Antonio Guterres' propaganda fest. They have to tell them to ban the press. They can't handle questions. The IMF answers questions. Antonio Guterres is corrupt. Totally corrupt. Totally corrupt. He covers up child rapes. His spokesman, standing right there, doesn't answer questions as people are raped in CAR by peacekeepers. The most corrupt organization yet seen. Yes, it's true. I'm a journalist. Look and see. Let's see. Perhaps the grand man has launched his speech now. Will he bring up Cameroon, where he's overseen the slaughter? Will he bring up having brought cholera to Haiti and killed 10,000 people and didn't pay a penny? But he won't answer questions on that. He brings Saudi and Chinese media to ask him about climate change. It's a joke. It's a total joke. He's corrupted the New School. Not that it took much, of course. Not that it took much. The New School, corrupted by Antonio Guterres. Yes, it's the red line. It's the red rope. Fat Tony with the blood of Cameroonians all over it will roll in. Yes, he'll roll in. How strange. How strange that a New York City journalist, I applied to attend this event. I cover the Southern District Courthouse. But the UN is so corrupt that they told the New School not to let me attend. That's how corrupt the New School is. Would you do it for a Saudi prince? Who is this guy? Even Bloomberg doesn't do this. Totally corrupt. It's a joke. A fraud. Let's see. Let's see where Tony Guterres. Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, they wouldn't have to do it. But Antonio Guterres is a toxic sleazebag who's covered up just in the time he's been Secretary General, 240 rapes of children by peacekeepers covered up by Antonio Guterres. And he's going to talk about women's rights. He's going to give a speech about how much he loves women. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Hang on. Let's see what kind of wind-up toy journalist he's brought in. Antonio Guterres, aren't you concerned about Syria? No, he's concerned about his money. More greedy than the Sackler brothers. Uh-oh. Not an entrance. Not an entrance, mind you. And so here we are. Look. We're at the New School. Let's turn it around. We'll end up with a stand-up, as we began. It's the New School. Yes, the new school, totally corrupted by Antonio Guterres. To be continued.
.30 p.m. at the New School right here in New York in Greenwich Village, the Secretary General will deliver a major speech on gender equality entitled Women and Power. The speech will highlight areas where the power balance needs to shift, such as political representation, inclusive economies, the digital divide, climate, and conflict. If you'd like to attend and you have not yet RSVPed, please see Florencia in my office. And the attendance is free.
Okay, here we are. This is Periscope 3 of Antonio Guterres' corrupt speech at the New School for Social Research. Intercity Press RSVPed to attend it, to ask questions, because we have questions, because Antonio Guterres has overseen genocide in Cameroon. He's covered up child rapes. Well, as we set up in front, since the UN corrupted the New School to not answer even an RSVP, even to explain, we saw them give directions. He can come in the other side. And here it is. Look how... Now, what kind of a guest would require this type of... And I'll show you that it may have already happened, but if it didn't, we're here. Look at the number of blue plates. See, that plate there? Let's zero in on it. It's a diplomatic car. That means it can run over children in the city of New York, can kill people with total impunity. Now, they're going to be planning how to spirit the big, disgusting rape cover-up Antonio Guterres out of the building. And this, what's crazy is, I'm just a journalist. I just want to ask questions. But the man is such a dictator that he has to sneak in the side door of the New School for Social Research. Yes, it's true. Look, it's 228A. We don't know what... Is it Tony's car? Or is it some corrupted diplomat? Now, there's many countries inside the UN that talk about freedom of the press, and they've done nothing about a Secretary General that refuses to answer questions about rapes by his own peacekeepers. And the countries that contribute them and cover them up, they're here to hear about women's rights too. Do you know how corrupt? It's shocking. We're going to end with a stand-up for now. We're going to show a little black car there. Yeah, that'll be fine. We're around. Until Antonio Guterres is jailed for corruption, there will be no peace.